fit.
Got other pair?
Do me a favor, stock already.
Let me get,
Huh?
Let me get your pair of ankles.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting.
Oh, no, let fit deal with that.
Yeah, let's fit.
Turn around, watch these guys. Let me deal with fit real quick. Have Rosado come over here.
Ain't got no weapons, man. It's just your bread, right?
Yeah.
Alright, you screw. Happy bread. You could turn around, man.
Damn, what's
It's your eggs. I don't know what it is, bro. I'm pretty sure you know what's up. You got a case. How the door out? That's where you stay by? Huh?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has finally broken his silence, and it didn't come through a polished statement or a lawyer. It was raw, unfiltered, and packed with emotion. Nearly 200,000 people watched him live on Instagram as he sat in the middle of his mostly empty Baltimore mansion, eyes swollen, voice shaky, saying, "They took everything from me." Within hours, clips of the stream were everywhere. A man who once sold out arenas was now trying not to break down while federal agents surrounded his home. His property seized. His fight with Jake Paul scrapped. His entire future dangling by a thread. But this isn't just another rise and fall story, this is a breaking point for one of boxing's most gifted yet troubled stars. Let's get into it.
Outside the ring, for some reason he gets in trouble. You know, I'm not sure what he's going through, or if he is going through something. Man, we wish him, you know, all the best, and hopefully he gets back on the straight line. You know, we always wish that for fighters, because this is a tough sport, you know, that gets into your psyche and kind of with you, but I think Tank Davis, yeah, he has his whole career ahead of him. I don't really know if he wanted this fight. I don't really know if he wanted an exhibition. I don't think that's in Tank's nature, you know. Yeah, it would have been a great payday. Yeah, it would have been a lot of exposure, but it does nothing to Tank's legacy. And I really do think that Tank cares about his legacy. There's no loss in Gervonta Davis not fighting Jake Paul. Who knows if he's gonna fight ever again? I wish he does. We want to see him against the very best, like he always fights. You know, he's a plus for the sport. I really do wish he gets his, I can't even say life, because I mean, I'm sure his life is together. It's just, you know, maybe he's going through a few things, you know, personally, and he's got to just get them together and move on. Let's go. Let's get the fights, you know, that the fans want to see. Let's make them and give the fight fans, you know, some excitement.
When Tank went live that night, it wasn't some carefully planned PR stunt. No studio lights. No manager. No script. Just a man surrounded by half-empty moving boxes in a dim living room that once screamed luxury, now a reminder of everything slipping away. He started by addressing the match everyone was buzzing about, the cancelled megabout with Jake Paul. A fight that was supposed to headline on Netflix, rake in millions, and potentially resurrect his career.
Baltimore native and boxing champ Gervonta "Tank" Davis is sent to jail less than a month after he was ordered to serve 3 months of home detention. He was taken into custody after an impromptu hearing yesterday, and now he will finish his 90-day sentence in the Baltimore City jail. Deputies say Davis violated the terms of his home detention sentence in a 2020 hit-and-run crash. He said his home was too small, so he moved to the Four Seasons Hotel, but did not get permission from the judge. He received his 90-day sentence after pleading guilty in February to a crash that injured 4 people.
They took everything from me, man. Everything. The house, the cars, and now the fight. I was ready. I've never trained this hard.
Be 1 foot in, 1 foot out too. What are you talking about? You know how much money he got? You know how hard it is getting out that bed to go run early in the morning in gym for hours? and you know you looking at 20 million easy. You own all this real estate. You rich. You don't have to do this ever again. Then the compounding interest, like let's say 20 million in the bank. He get 5% off of that, so he probably making 500,000 in interest. He not even spending his money. So it's like, hell yeah, he out of here. What? He gone.
But here's the truth, the fight didn't fall apart because of an injury or some contract issue. It was canceled because of him.
I'm curious, Tank, when you walk into the ring, how much you think you'll weigh?
When I walk in the ring?
Yeah.
With or without the ankle monitor on?
That's corny. That's super corny. I don't know how much I'll weigh.
And the handcuffs too.
Huh? What are you talking about, fam?
How do you win this fight?
That outfit is trash. For real. That outfit is garbage. And that hairstyle. Anybody that ever rocked a mohawk is a fucking clown. We all know this. Anybody rocked a mohawk. Name
You
them.
want to see clowns? You want to see clowns? Gervonta, you're the fucking clown, buddy. You're the fucking clown, Gervonta. Any man who puts his hands on a woman is the clown. I got you a poodle.
Now, okay. Now, since we on this, if I put my hands on females or anything like that, right? If I put my hands on females or anything like that, you know how I mean? Female, like, come on. It would be mad. You see how when I don't even want to bring up nobody thing, what's the name about that? But P. Diddy, when things got like that, no, listen. When one female did a charge, it was mad females coming out, right? So if I hit a female, right, wouldn't it be mad other females? Like I ain't been just with one female. Like I'm 30 years old. Like let's be real. I've been with more than one female. Wouldn't mad females come out and say something about me hitting them? No.
Okay.
Just weeks before the match, Gervonta was hit with a civil lawsuit from his ex-girlfriend, Courtney Russell. Allegations of battery, kidnapping, and emotional abuse surfaced, and within 48 hours, Jake Paul's promotion team, MVP, pulled the plug. No hesitation. Their statement read, "We absolutely condemn any violence and will not proceed with this event." That announcement crushed Tank because this wasn't just another fight. This was his comeback. His shot to shine again after that shaky draw against Lamont Roach. And just like that, gone. And things only got worse.
Tank Davis, somebody you've had some interaction with on social. What do you make of maybe the lack of discipline or arrest?
Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. Is that what you want to put it down to?
Yeah.
It's more than lack of discipline.
Yeah.
It's vile. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone that at all in the slightest. So it's not got nothing to do with lack of discipline. It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, it ain't right.
A few days after Netflix officially canceled the event, federal agents raided Tank's Baltimore mansion as part of an ongoing investigation tied to the same accusations, and something even more serious. Neighbors reported seeing a line of black SUVs outside the gated property early in the morning. Agents carried out boxes, cash, hard drives, and according to leaked reports, weapons. Sources claim investigators found illegal gun parts, nearly $500,000 in unregistered cash, and security footage showing unfamiliar people entering the home late at night before the raid. If even part of this is true, Tank isn't just facing bad press, this could end his entire career.
Jake Paul knew what it was when he first signed the fight. This ain't the first time he had battery against a woman. You knew what it was when you first signed the fight. So don't get mad and cuss him out and talk bad about him now. You knew what it was when you signed up for it. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. I don't talk bad about him either, but don't do the dude like that. No, the dude having a hard time in his life right now. Don't just do him like that. You know what I mean? Because you knew exactly what he was when you signed him to fight the first time. All I gotta say.
On his live stream, his voice cracked as he tried to explain. "They're trying to turn me into a monster, bro. Yeah, I got money, I got cars, but I'm not a criminal. I'm not who they're painting me as." Even his die-hard supporters were divided. Some commented, "Stay strong, champ," while others bluntly wrote, "This is on you." For Gervonta Davis, this is nothing new. His life has been a cycle: success, controversy, repeat.
These allegations against Gervonta Davis, they're very serious allegations. Anybody that's laying hands on women needs to be shut down straight away. They need to be, for me, they need to be locked up and the key thrown away. You shouldn't touch women. They're not there to be touched and have their hands laid on them. I've got 2 daughters. I've got my wife, my mother. Anybody out there who's close relationship to women knows you do not lay your hands on women ever. Don't touch them. And if you do, you should be prisoned. As simple as that. That's my take on it. It's totally out of it. It's really serious. Tank needs to get a grip and stop doing what he's doing because he's got previous. This is all alleged, don't forget. This is all allegations, so we're not trying to convict anybody here on Frotch on Fighting. We're just pointing out the facts. He's been accused of all the serious allegations from earlier. It's not good enough, and from the fight being made to the weight disparity to Gervonta Davis being a wrong un in terms of these allegations, the whole thing is just an absolute circus.
From the outside, Tank looked untouchable, Floyd Mayweather's protege, a knockout artist who packed arenas, millions in earnings. But behind the scenes, the cracks kept widening. In 2020, he was arrested for domestic battery after a viral video showed him grabbing his then-girlfriend by the throat in public. In 2023, he served 44 days in jail for breaking house arrest rules tied to a hit-and-run case. And earlier this year, he faced another domestic assault accusation, the one that blew everything wide open.
Welcome back. Champion boxer Gervonta "Tank" Davis out of jail tonight. The famous South Florida fighter bonded out less than an hour ago.
Now he's accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in front of their children. CBS News Miami's Trish Christakis is live at the jail in West Miami-Dade with details on the allegations against.
Fans were patient at first. They said, "He's young. He'll grow out of it." But after years of headlines and second chances, patience slowly turned into frustration.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done. Tank is done, period.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag, of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something solo, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that fight.
Even boxing legends like Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley said publicly that Tank was battling too many personal demons and losing his focus. And in boxing, distractions don't just hurt, they destroy careers.
Yeah, look. I'll just say this, man. Tank Davis got to be the most stupidest boxer ever in the history of boxing, man. And I mean that, I mean that wholeheartedly, for real. Man, $40 million, think about that. $40 million down the drain. So he calls himself, he's about his money, right? He's about business. Are you truly about business? Are you? Because, dude, like, why are you getting in these sort of altercations, bro? Weeks before the fight, like, come on, man. Like, this has been his MO. That's the issue that I'm having, right? Is that this has been his MO. He's done this the last time. He did the same thing, but the case, I guess, got dropped or whatever. But this is the thing, man. MVP should have had a backup plan because you got to understand Tank's history, man. You got to understand his habits. Tank hasn't always followed the script. Tank has always been spoiled over there at PBC. Spoiled. Tank usually do whatever the hell he wants. Shows up to meetings late. You know what I mean? Workouts late. He's on his own time. And PBC allowed him to do that. And he think he can take that type of business and bring it over here with Jake Paul. And Jake Paul is saying like, man, well, this dude's a clown. Like, we got to sell this fight. I heard the fight wasn't really selling like it was supposed to. It wasn't sold out.
When Jake Paul's team canceled the fight, many assumed it was strictly about morals, but insiders say money played a huge role too. Jake's brand thrives on drama, but controlled drama. He can be the villain in the ring, but never outside it. With Netflix and major sponsors involved, the second Tank's legal mess hit federal levels, the deal became toxic. Rumors say Jake's team was already eyeing replacements, names like Ryan Garcia or Nate Diaz, to keep the Netflix show alive. So while Tank was pouring his heart out on livestream, Jake had already moved forward. Fans noticed. One comment nailed it. Jake's building an empire. Tank's burning his down. Social media exploded after the stream. Some said Tank finally showed his true emotions, a man pushed to his breaking point. Others weren't impressed. One user wrote, "Every time Tank gets close to greatness, he ruins it." Another said, "You can't be a gangster and a boxer at the same time. Pick one." Even former champs chimed in. Timothy Bradley said, "This isn't the Tank we knew. That fire, that hunger, it's gone. He's fighting battles that aren't in the ring. And when a fighter loses the love for boxing, it's almost impossible to get it back."